All right. Within the empire of King Dwendal, fear and paranoia have gripped everything. We find in the city of Rexentrim, especially, where all that is being ruled within is under the thumb of paranoia, suspicion, even hatred. There has been many changes, many losses, and many unpredictable things happening in the world. The paranoid ruler, King Dwendal himself, has thought of nearly everything having to do with him, and a thwarted assassination attempt most recently has only made those suspicions more concrete in their mind. They have declared a questioning on all those of fairy descent within the walls of Rexentrim, and calling an official ban and hunt for any who belong to the Claret orders. A band of those who saved the very land upon which the city is built. However, their practice of blood magic has made them under suspicion, as has anyone who practices the vague disciplines of hemocraft. Thus, in recent months, when an entire contingent of special forces were sent to Jorhas to carry out a mission and abandoned it to join an aspiring den and people coming out of the city. This simply added to and enforced the paranoia of King Dwendal. Then the spy reports started coming in, and it was confirmed that all these individuals were of Fey blood who had betrayed them. Now, the majority of these, as is the practice of the Empire, had families. All spouses and children within the walls. So, as this corresponded after the ban, they were immediately herded into what is called the Mosaic Ward, a place that the bright paint of the exterior and walled off from the regular citizens of the Tangles makes everyone able to believe the lie that it is just another area of the city, another citizen, when in all reality, these are the most desperate. The Mudtop Ward in the north of Rexentrim is where what one might call the honest poor, those who, simply through bad circumstance and not of political entanglements, seek to make a living and maybe see their aspirations rise. For the Mosaic District is one of punishment. It is one of disgrace. It is one where people can disappear and thus crime of all types run rampant and are mostly overlooked by the guard, though there is a volunteer squadron that doesn't buy into the cruelty, and therefore on their own time is able to patrol, though as of recent they have had harder and harder times fulfilling all the watches needed. So it is in a disparate manner that it is patrolled. Into this hotbed of insanity has come our 6 heroes, the ones of whom are responsible for the traitorous actions of the battalion. And thus, in an attempt to make it as good as they can, they have come here to find and extricate in some manner all the families that number within the thousands out of this place to a safe location that they currently have set up in the Feywild and under the watchful eye of their former companion, Pretty, who's teaching them line dancing. Now, with that, having secreted themselves, all nearly all of whom are Fey-blooded, having secreted themselves into the city, they have pushed their ways into the Mosaic Ward itself and have found a series of violent events occurring. The one in front of them right now is a few have been taken out. In the calls of hatred, they have been called the traitors and have been dragged into the streets. Men, women, and children, all. And it is to that they are going around and selling rocks to throw at these people. 5 silver a rock, while they are being held and made to endure this. Currently, there are 10 being held by these ruffians here. So, seeing this scene, what would you all like to do?
Wordlessly, Mars is going to duck into an alleyway to try to get behind the people who are selling the rocks.
Okay, give me a stealth check, please.
That's going to be... that's going to be a 29. No, 28.
Very good.
And while doing so, if he can, cast the Gift of Alacrity on himself.
Fair enough.
And more subtly do some minor shape-changing stuff while he's hiding.
Yeah, I'm going to go into Aiden, then Dolus, then Naomi, and then Hope, then Shiny, then back, then up to Harmony. We'll see what everyone is doing. So what is Dolus doing?
I think Dolus is more concerned about what this situation might turn into. And he's kind of just looking. He's first looking to see if any authorities looking at her. We have Feywatch or just regular Grounds Guard looking in, and there's completely all by ourselves here with this crowd.
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Okay. Oy. Okay. I'm gonna take an inspiration. That's better. 22.
Here, so a lot of ruffians. This seems to be mostly despicable actions when people who are allowing despicable emotions and feelings to rule them. And though you do see there is a woman who is off in the distance, not showing us the distance, but more off in the shadows herself, though not trying to be overly hidden, but just quiet. And her posture is an attention posture. She is unable to your eyes to hide her military training. And you can see, and the way that she is looking is someone who you think she's looking for reactions among the people, possibly to decide if anyone should be suspect. And both you and Mars, having been spies, kind of know this idea of are people being too terrified of this? Or is anyone reacting in a way that would mark them as someone who'd be suspicious? Whether she's part of this, you don't know. Whether she's just using this to observe.
Mhm. Okay. I will also spend a moment to do Gift of Alacrity. Just be ready for anything. And I kind of want to see how the scene plays out. So that'll be it for me right now.
Gosh. I mean, Nailumia.
I am a cat on the back of Harmony, so I'm just hanging out, listening to everything going on. Something might pop off, I don't know. But I cast Blood Bond and the cat starts making biscuits in Harmony's head. And the little blood marking we have, you feel glows on your hand. And now you and Nailumi are connected for 8 hours. And that will be my turn.
That's Sangromancy, right?
Yes. Necromancy.
It's Necromancy or Sangromancy?
No, it's Sangromancy.
Necromancy.
It's Blood Bond.
That's what
Mhm.
I thought.
Yes. But yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know what she's doing, honestly. First she would look at her dad, see how he's reacting to this.
Hmm. Looking at Wyatt. He is looking ahead somewhat impassioned. Can see he himself has looked at you in Shiny and is pretty much waiting. On him is the very much of, again, this isn't he's here to help.
Mm-hmm.
And he's very much seeing what to do. He is, from being with him, he is a person who has done his own amount of political intrigue and knows that revealing yourself isn't always the best thing. But so he's waiting.
Yeah.
Though you also know from him, you look and the very clear act of clenching his fist to the point where a little bit of blood is breaking out from his anger is there. But the rest of him seems to be very much in control.
Yeah.
Hey, Shinrail.
I think Shiny's off like 15 feet away, and he found these awesome new pastries that you put in your mouth and suck in, and it tastes like strawberry smoke for some reason. And now he talks like this. Hey, this is weird. It's like when you have like a kid who does helium balloons for the first time.
Yeah. Diegetic. I love it.
He's literally over there in the corner going, hello, testing, 1, 2, 3.
All right, and anything from Harmony?
We're in an alley, is that correct? Or is this more of an open?
More of an open, almost small, like a small fountain square,
Okay.
not a main one.
About how crowded?
So fairly crowded.
Okay. All right.
Pretty crowded.
And remind me, did we discuss which direction we were going before we kind of went this way? I think we kind of fast forwarded a bit, so I don't.
I don't think there was a set destination yet.
I believe you guys were just checking out the area.
Yeah, we were just taking a walk around.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. I think she'll just make her way around the whatever booths are up, and she'll just kind of. I mean, she's got an eye on everybody, but she doesn't really know what they're doing. It looks like we've kind of stopped here, so she doesn't know if that's a sign or not. So she's just gonna stay near the vending booths.
All right. All right. So then I'd say, unless somebody has something, Mars, you kind of have the action here, based on all of that.
Yeah. I'll hold off on all the describe my cosmetic stuff that I was just doing. Over the telepathic bond, you'll hear Mars just say, "I'm helping these people. I can't let this happen. Help me if you want." And he will cast slow from his hidden position on the ones who are picking up rocks and handing out the rocks.
Those are Constitution saves.
Wisdom saves.
Wisdom saves. Thank you.
Shit's popping off. Okay.
What's your DC?
19.
Okay, very good. All right, they're all failing then. Got real close though. Sorry to ask. So
that's
yeah. I would say that moves, and there is a very clear vibration to the air once slow happens. And they feel themselves moving. Though, since much of it is handing out, I'd say they're not impeded so much because essentially they're not moving more than 20 or 15 or so feet to hand out a rock. So the speed of that isn't necessarily slowed down, but they definitely know something's up, and they're looking a little scared as they're looking around. Dola, since you had your eye out, you can see that the person you were watching before now has taken out a little notebook and begun writing down, and their eyes are very much looking. And since you did cast a spell, they notice Mars. Unless you have something that does not do that.
I'll use a sorcery point to subtle cast it.
Fair enough.
Use that, yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
How many children are in this group that are getting ready to be stoned?
You got it. 9.
9 children?
9 children, and there are roughly 20 adults.
Oh my gosh.
And one thing you can do too, just as a I guess mental image, military service isn't a men's thing here, so it's the spouse is all women and men combined, just like the forces you had were combined.
Yeah.
So it's this when they rounded out these families, not like all women and like that.
Okay. God, I don't have anything subtle. I really don't.
Either. I want to protect those children, though, so I'm like looking to see if there's anything I can do to just protect the children at the very least.
I mean, you could always try some type of scary thing. You get the sense that a lot of these are commoners or whatever. So you could massacre them. You definitely could do that.
I'm not going to massacre these people.
But you could think of other things to do too. It's up to you.
I trust. Okay, I'm gonna trust my brother, and they're not making this any crazier than a slow spell. Hope, how close are you to Dolus right now?
Probably right beside him.
Okay, if you're holding his hand, you're gonna start seeing him like kind of move a little bit, and then his presence starts shimmering a little bit, and he starts walking forward. But you still feel a hand of somebody holding it right beside you. So I'm gonna cast Mislead for a second,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna whisper. This may go tits out really quickly, so just look out for my brother. But if you look to your, I'm gonna just take, I'm just like, let's say at your 3 o'clock near one of the stalls in the shadows, she is watching everything that's about to happen.
What are you doing? Let me get hold on.
I'm not doing anything yet, but you need to know what we're dealing with. I'm just waiting for something.
Okay. Well, okay, so how big of a berth is everybody giving the people in the center of this?
Sure. I would say for the most part here, the closest person is 5 feet away.
It's 5
to,
feet away
to,
from
to
me.
them. Yeah, so there's not much room in this square.
Mhm.
So they've been thrown down. There's the ones who are selling rock. So I would say like there's not a lot of room in here.
Okay, so I would not be able to get a 15 foot, is that radius? Well, if I get into the center of these people, would I hit anybody within 15 feet of me that's hostile to this group of people?
What are you using?
Spirit guardians.
God. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So you don't want to put it up, but you don't want it to immediately damage somebody.
Yes.
Is your thought here? Yeah, I would say you could finagle this pretty easy if you wanted to.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be very dramatic, but yeah.
yeah. Okay, well, Hope's gonna be like, well, I'm letting go of your hand, and she's gonna walk forward, and she's gonna get into the middle of them, this scary scary cleric woman from the Raven Queen, and she's going to cast Spirit Guardians. At this time, they're going to be pirate ravens.
Okay.
Do not get closer.
That's right, because you're in your persona of like the ultra Raven High Priest.
Yeah.
Ish, or Mega Priest, I should say. And so,
Yeah.
yes, you put yourself out, and these ravens. What makes them pirate ravens?
They've like some of them
Little
have
do-rags on their heads.
Eye
They
patches.
have eye patches.
Some of them have eye patches. And some of them have like little do rags.
Because some of them have like a hook on their foot instead of like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, alrighty then. Whenever we break off, Dolus, while invisible, he invisibly is gonna move towards the woman watching all this happening, while his illusory self is gonna go into the crowd and just kind of get lost into that.
Okay. Yeah, give me a quick stealth check then.
Sure. Oh, this cocked. That's better. Stealth is 19.
Alrighty. Anything else from anybody?
I'll hold like more of Mars's stuff if anyone else wants to do anything.
Yeah. Okay. The other ones who kind of talked here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess Harmony, Nailumi, or Shiny.
I kind of want to try this. Okay. So, this is going to be interesting. Nailumi is taking control of her cat. And looking outside the eyes now. And I'm going to hop off and have the cat walk up. Kind of in. How many people would I see as like the antagonizers?
It would be a group of 10.
Perfect. as the cat, I want to go, Levistus, I need the power to send these people back home to their houses. Grant me the lustful magic I need. I want to do my limited wish and do mass suggestion, which allows me to target up to 12 people.
Yes. Yes, it does. What's the spell save?
I believe it's a wisdom save. If they're immune to charm, they automatically pass. And it's the 21 for me.
Okay. So, anything else that we want to throw into this mix?
Mars is gonna do some intimidating stuff. But if that's all happening,
Yeah, I think just what happened before. I think because it's still
Yeah.
that slow
Mm-hmm.
moment. So, Shiny Harmony.
Go ahead, Harmony.
What?
Yeah, I was telling Harmony to go first.
Okay.
I think Harmony will. So there's multiple exits.
Yeah.
I think she's going to take a look at those exits and see if anybody dressed like soldiers is coming.
Okay, yeah. Give me a perception check.
All right. It's 31.
Very nice. Kind of looking at all the exits here, you can see that there are what appear to be lookouts. You assume for these people who are kind of doing a similar thing to make sure no soldiers are coming. And but from what you can tell, there are none currently on their way.
None on their way, but there's some down in alley, or I'm sorry, down in exit.
There's
area.
lookouts
Lookouts. Okay.
looking for them to come in, and you even like they're in a few bandits. If you had to guess, like they might even be like in 2 or 3, like that they're going to try to distract them to keep them away from this area.
Oh, so they're working against the guards.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay, never mind then. Okay. Yeah, I think she's going to go down to the lookouts. She's going to go down to them, and she'll just kind of keep an eye out in that general area.
Okay. And Shiny?
Is there like one or two? Is there like a leader of this group of 10? Somebody who's like standing out.
They are. I mean, there's one that's generally doing it. Rather somewhat dirty-faced individual. But you do see that, like, because again, like you're allowed to know here that a charm is sort of happening. I just wanted to kind of give an idea if there's anything you wanted to throw in here.
Yeah, I think Shiny would try to like diffuse the situation maybe a little bit by like stealthing up and like making like one of like the leader's pants fall down or something like that, or something stupid.
I love it. So, all right. So, very quickly then, Dolus, you end up disappearing into the crowd, trying to get a better look at this woman. Hope, you push yourself into it, and this flock of black ravens with pirate gear swarm about, while at the same time they all look at these and they go, we gotta go to our families. And the instigators all run. And then you have a few of the people who've bought these rocks, the kind of the passers-by, about 20 of them left here, where they're like looking very confused about what to do now. They're like, ooh, definitely worried about this raven craziness. And then one is definitely running away with their pants down, thanks to Shiny.
Nice.
Mars is going to, if he can do it then, is going to use his use his telepathy to speak into the mind of the person we assume was in charge, and say something along the lines of these families are under protection. You will not harass them anymore, or the caller will find you.
You got it. In that case, Wyatt kind of clears his throat. Y'all should move on. Now! To the passers-by. And the ones that are kind of getting riled up, and they kind of look and begin to move as he immediately kind of splits the distance between himself and Hope. And Dolus, at this point, you see the notebook come out as they themselves are trying to blend in with the crowd. But you see them looking back and kind of moving so that they can clearly see both Wyatt and Hope and get a brief description. And trying to put the note back in their pocket as they want to go. Anything before the crowd disperses?
This woman that I saw writing notes, does she appear to be alone?
She's with the crowd.
Okay.
She's keeping people near her.
Got you.
Very skillful. She's exhibiting skills, of maintaining with people, not being alone, and kind of being invisible by being there.
I got you. I am... Alrighty. I just want to keep an eye on the notepad. And...
Okay. She's rapidly exiting, I'd say. If there's a play you want to make here, you'd want to make it now. If not, she's going to go out of sight.
Cool.
Right now.
Yeah, let's see what she can do with a sleep spell. I'm gonna cast that at 4th level. So we need to roll some d8s here. I just want to basically immobilize her at this point. So 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a 1st level spell. So at 4th level, it's 98.
All right.
Yeah, let me just do that on the app.
So
88.
using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, it's an additional 2d8 each level above.
Oh, okay. So you have that up. So how would that be? How long would that be?
So it's 5. So right, 1st level. 7, 9. Doing it at 4th.
Yeah.
11d8.
Cool. I'll spend that. And oh god, come on. There were ones in there. 40.
Very good.
I unfortunately am visible at this point because I cast a spell.
Yeah, very obviously, as this gray mist surrounds her, emanating from your hands. And it's through an area, so some other people fall asleep too. Precisely 10 more.
Okay.
As this is a group of 10, like, and a few get immediately woken up. They're with different people, but
Mhm.
now in a little bit of a hurry. There's running. Harmony, you're on the lookout. There's like yells and such things immediately here, and you begin hearing a bell of alarm and notice.
Where's the bell at?
You don't know. You don't see it.
Okay.
But you would get, if you had to guess, I'll just say you probably have about 6 turns before it would mobilize here.
Okay.
So you have some time, but it is more like one bell rings, then another person who has a bell has heard it and then starts to ring like guard patrols from the riot here.
Got you.
So it's not like you're totally under the gun. I mean, you kind of, yeah. So what do you all want to do here?
I'm taking the notepad. All I wanted was to get that and whatever like stuff she looks at. If there's any anything of official recognition, if she has any magic items on her, I just want to know what she's carrying. Because all I'm here for is just to take the notepad.
Give me a perception check.
Where'd the family go?
I'm still covering them with spirit guardians,
Yeah.
and as soon as everybody, like the hostile people, disperse, Hope drops that.
If they start to move, Shiny will tail them to make sure they get safe.
7 per perception.
Oh, 7. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then we say you find it, and you don't see much else on them.
Okay. Pocket that, and I'll return to the group.
If the family isn't like moving away just yet, or if they're about to, I figure you guys know to be Mars because you got a notice from him. Darts out of the alley and kind of like stops in front of like one of the parents, and Mars is like pulled a scarf out of his disguise kit and wrapped around his face and like shape changed to make it look like he is kind of purple grease paint across his eyes. And he'll say like out loud verbally to like a father figure, like, or one of the, like, someone who looks like they could spread information fast-ish. Give the same sort of message that he gave to the person he's spoken to the head of, just saying, keep an ear out for any news regarding you and your families. We're watching you. The caller is watching. And he'll dart again back into the alley and hide and undo all of his shape change and disguise stuff.
Okay. They look up. Thank you. We gotta get out of here. They look at Hope. The guards are gonna beat us worse than they would.
Leave. Go home.
Okay. I kind of move.
Shiny's going to stealthily tail them. Make sure no one else messes with them as they try to get home.
Okay. Very good. Yeah, you kind of get where their home is. Is there anything anybody wants to do, or do you want to kind of debrief as a group?
Probably debrief as a group.
I'm going to prestidigitate just a symbol of a mind flare on the wall and regroup.
My God, bro.
Oh no!
It's this guy.
Yeah, I am taking that identity.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah.
Spinning it my own way.
Whatever works. We should probably move on before the guards get here.
Yeah, she's only going to be asleep for another 45 seconds. We gotta go. Oh, hey.
Did you find anything on her?
Just this, and I present to them the notebook. They got you, Hope, and they got your dad in here, and probably Mars. If she saw his little show right there.
No, I
Well, let's
hope I did a good job making it not look like it came from me. I was hidden too, anyway.
move on.
Yeah. Let's just head back. Where, Mars? Did we figure out where the dark dagger was going to be?
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah. Let's just leave and start doing that, I guess.
Yeah.
While we're moving about, yeah, I'm going to put. You know what? I'll just wait on that. Never mind. I'll wait on that.
Okay. All right. Then you pretty successfully, since you're going right now, unless someone is doing something else, vacate the area. And where do you want to go to or try to figure out?
If nobody else wants to do anything, I think Dolus wants to kind of just track leads on where this speakeasy bar is going to be.
Yeah.
And I don't have anything else that I need to get from anywhere. But if anybody needs to do any last minute stuff, this is probably the good time to do that.
I don't gotta grab anything, so Mars will just help Dolus find the trail to the Dark Dagger.
All right. Anything else from anybody?
No.
You traverse through the mosaic here. And you find set aside almost on its own. Amidst several buildings that are clearly disused, one that is just held together enough. It bears no sign, but has a chorus, small three of women that you can clearly see on the inside, among a few patrons. It houses about 20 people. They're doing coin and listening to the beautiful songs of these women sing. And it seems they're playing, some are playing games, kind of one-on-one things. And others sit at the bar and talk.
Said about, it's not a lot of people. You said around 20 people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any of them look like our contact, Van Hasten?
Give me a perception check.
Come on, roll better. Oh,
Guidance.
Thank you. That fell. Hang on. Wow. Okay. 11. Terrible. These are brand new dice. Nothing.
Okay. All right. Then you come in, the six of you, and behind you see bar tender male dwarf. Aye, what do you have?
Whatever's
House
good.
special.
Ooh, that's nice. Haven't
House
had a house special.
It's whatever he thinks is best.
Very well then. I'll be a couple each. I hope you're ready for swill.
I'll put 5 silver down and say, just for these faces. Saying like enough down for all of us. Multiple rounds.
Aye. Yeah. Very good then. Just call out.
Mars, do you see him?
I'll take a look around and see if I see Van Hazen. If Dulles didn't pick him up.
Give me the perception check, please.
Reliable talent makes it 18.
You see a woman sitting at a table. She plays dragon chess with herself. And around her neck, you see an open locket that has a small painting of Van Hazen within.
I'll telepathically tell Dulles about just what table she's at, what she's doing.
Ooh, dragon chess. I haven't played that forever.
Yeah.
Uh,
How we doing this?
I'm being very paranoid. Do you guys mind if I talk to her alone? If you guys, if just look like you're a part of the crowd, just enjoying this place. I want this to be pretty covert.
I was gonna ask before we walked into this place if I could do a true seeing on myself.
Of course.
All right.
Yeah. If anyone has anything like that, I think I'm just making sure we move as best we can. So if we
Yeah.
Yeah.
if we go over something, just say yep, and we're going to be more than willing to allow something like that to come.
Yeah. I'm gonna pop my C invisibility as well.
Hope you see a person who matches the image of this man that's in the painting, sitting there.
Oh. Dulles. That's him. That's Van Hazen.
Okay. All right.
Good luck.
Yes, ma'am. I'll take the seat in front of them and just ask, you open for a game?
The person looks up and, of course, please sit down.
Thank you.
As soon as Dulles sits down, I drop the current psychic link, pop up another one between Dulles, Van Hazen, myself, and Hope.
Gotcha. You play often?
Oh, it's been years. I'm kind of an amateur at this, but I think I know a couple of gambits. And like I'll do like kind of this regular small talk and like do a couple of moves here or there. But when I feel the psychic link is up, I'll telepathically start talking to him, just saying, "You look different than the last time I saw you, Van Hazen."
Well, will you contact me about committing high treason? I mean, I've committed low treason, medium treason. I mean, we've even been medium high, but this, we gotta be more careful.
Hats off to you. That's definitely something I should put in my notes. but gotta say, I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. How bad is it in Rexentrum?
It's pretty bad. It it's interesting. It all started that when they tried to kill the king. I was able to get information that someone changed all the identities. I should say very clearly, they switched the bodies. With those who clearly had fake connections.
I see.
And Claret. It seemed to back up the king's claim that he made that day. The houses that were, the areas that were not as akin to join in, either folded quickly or found themselves in an impossible situation. And then it got worse and worse, sequestered, people thrown in, not allowed to leave, checks on the streets, and of course the disappearances. Those of more potent ancestry shipped up to the Centaurum. Or, I'm sorry, vanished. And then there was this mess. As if propaganda wasn't enough, we had an actual insurrection by Fae. Now, believe me, I was aware of the operation and that it's not even that simple. But those in power don't have room for complexity. To them, things are clear. Clear action, black and white. And now, there's a new classification on the Feywatch. Hidden Bloods.
What's that supposed to mean?
That all the relatives of those who went rogue at the battle in Jaras, none of them turned out to have Fey ancestry, none of the children. One or two you could get, but that much unfaithfulness is unlikely. So it led them to one conclusion. At least one that they spouted, which was that there is an undetectable Fey ancestry. And now there's that threat. Mostly to those who make too much noise. What if you're one of the hidden Fae? You can't be exonerated by any type of magical test. So yeah, it's bad.
In your professional opinion, getting all these refugees and the families of those soldiers over the border in Jorhas, negotiating their safe release from the city, does that seem at all a possibility with King Dwindle?
looks at the board. It's become a zero-sum game with him. If you want to try to do this that way, you need to expect betrayal and him maneuvering and trying to see what maneuvers, predicting your move 6 ones ahead, and then you'll need to predict him 9. And only then, if you want any hope of peaceful, where you need to put him in a position where he will accept a draw. Tell you now, if you win, I'd expect a more frontal war on the dynasty. They've been at it forever, and now they are just short of calling them bewitched by the Fae.
We have a loose plan of getting everybody out. It's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of ability from me and a couple others in my party. But we can. I have no idea how we're getting everybody out safely, unless there's some huge distraction keeping them at bay, or if we're going to take a fight in the streets against King Dwendal. That's a whole other thing I don't know we're ready for. And I'm going to start thinking over to Mars and Hope, be like, do you guys have anything you want me to ask him about? Any possible plans? Now would be a good time. Maybe float by to others, see what we can think of.
Can we? Well, I'll say directly into Van Hazen's head. Can we do this in short bursts? Can we get groups of families out undetected? Get them elsewhere.
If we can get them at least out of the city, we can get them out of the dynasty.
We can get them out of the Empire, yeah.
Empire, sorry.
We can get them to where we're trying to get them.
If we
There's
can
very
get
few roads, but small numbers might go unnoticed until it's not. A big thing would cause issue. At some point, even in small, they're going to sniff around more. And a few years ago, that had been fine. We could have dealt with it. Now with the Feywatch, they'd start doing demonstrations.
stonings.
That was riffraff.
Public execution.
Yeah. Or worse.
Who's in charge of the Feywatch? Who's their head?
Each area office is its own authority.
Mm.
And they switch their areas as to guard against Fey corruption.
They all have to answer to one. Do they answer to Dwendal himself? Someone in the righteous brand? Logan Trust?
Theoretically, they would answer to Cerberus Assembly. However, they have far outgrown that authority. They're practically another piece of the government at this point. They put too many ambitious people there. I'd imagine many of the heads don't really believe the garbage they spew. But when there's only so many ways to get in high position, it doesn't. Crafty people create new positions in government, utilizing what King Gwendol started. And now, if he would go against the Feywatch, they'd probably accuse him of being hidden blood or a doppelganger, and they would probably even be able to produce it. It is a uncontrollable fire he has set. I think he even knows that he can only temper it now, direct it, keep himself from getting burned.
How do they decide when they swap control of each ward, each area?
We haven't been able to discern a pattern. Various cells of the Argon Trust and others have been officially cut off on special assignment, including mine, with just the orders of keep the peace. In other words, in order to try to preserve some type of integrity, they've put us into cells as well. No one talks to each other now.
So essentially, you need people outside the box. If we want to
Listen, what is happening is awful, and I can put you in contact with people who can start to move them. But if you're trying to do this in some way where no one's going to get hurt, it's going to be pretty tricky.
People are going to get hurt no matter what we do.
Yeah, that's my point. So, if we are trying to get them out, we're trying to get them out. But you need to be prepared for a very bloody pathway forward, unless you're going to do something about it.
We're going to need some time to think of something. This place moves around a lot. If there's any other way we can contact you, any safe havens you might think of that we can talk more discreetly?
This is one of the most secure places. But that being said, with the ruckus you all cause on the way in, I probably need to change it anyway.
I didn't think we caused that much of a ruckus.
You disturbed one of the demonstrations.
Good.
There hasn't been a disturbed one in about 7 weeks. That is going to raise alarms.
We're going to need to let it
Let it
somehow cool down.
Listen, you want to get in touch with me? And they produce a sending stone.
Mm-hmm.
Just say so. I'll give you a place. It'll move around. Once I give you the place, you will have half an hour to meet me there. Then I am leaving.
Done.
Okay. Now, if I don't answer, don't use it again. They've come up with ways to monitor magical communication. But these should not be ones they know how to get into. Sending stone specifically. But beware any sending spells or anything else that goes out of the city or anywhere in it. They have devices. But the stones are specially linked.
Where are they getting devices?
How are they getting these? Yeah.
That's a lot. We'll figure that out later, but we just
Yeah.
Some man named Everton.
Does that ring any bells in Mars's head?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
One more question before we heard that they're questioning everybody who's not a like human elf, or they're questioning people like tieflings and stuff like that. What's up? What's going on with that? Why is that?
Convenience. Allows them to bring people in, do them the favor of making it go quickly, and getting a favor or two out of them. Nothing much comes from it, though. If you have a record, they'll find it if they can.
Hmm. Good to know.
Dolus will kind of just look at the board for a second. Is there any way I can beat him in like 5 moves or less?
Are you proficient?
I am.
All right, give me intelligence plus proficiency.
Man, I'm rolling the same number all night. Hang on. It's only a 15.
You got a 28.
I visibly go, oh my god.
You look and go, then within one move.
Damn.
You're cheating. Y'all get up, shake the woman's hand that's in front of me, and scoot out my chair, find Hope, and look at Mars, and we leave.
As you do that, you realize you had come down and started a game that was already in progress. It's because the chessboard's already set. That's my point.
Of course it is. Until we meet again, good sir.
Ma'am.
Links drop. And a new one for the rest of the party.
All right. A few things in this. Here in the Mosaic, there is a place where you all could stay that is relatively safe. He gives you. It doesn't really have a name. He just tells you how many streets to go down, and that is essentially a safe house. And he gives you a key.
Perfect.
Awesome.
And I wouldn't recommend more than 2 nights.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So while they were having that super long chat, Harmony would have gone up to the bartender.
Yeah, go. What can I get you?
What type of services do you have here?
I serve the swill, and I have hard tack.
Are you hiring?
No, not in particular, but if you need something, looking for a job for a little bit.
Well, where could I find information about the layout of a building in the city?
Well then, I think your best bet would be kind of thinks for a moment. That'd be the Cobalt Soul. And anything else, you'd have to sign a lot of papers.
Okay, so they is there an entry fee?
Of sorts. Yeah, you usually have to prove your citizenship and prove be sponsored. by several families, usually, or go to get you so far.
All right. So if I was employed here, would that be?
No. Some crap hole in the. Tell them you came from here, from the Mosaic Ward. I won't let you anywhere in there, lass.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually from Tusoa.
Good for you. I don't know much about it, but lass, if you don't do thanks for a moment. I'd say if you could work for somebody who has access, they would usually be able to request you research something for them. Would it be a inventor house or a workshop? Some noble houses. Even if you can get yourself as a maid or personal servant to a student at one of the universities.
Oh, is anyone hiring?
I don't know, but I know enough shady things that would be the best way to find a reason to be there.
Okay. Well, if you find out anyone's hiring, just pass it along to me.
Tell you what. Why do you want him? Why do you want to know this?
Well, it's for a friend.
Mm-hmm. I can't help you with that answer.
Okay.
You give me one that is truth and gives me a little bit more information. There might be a way I can help. I don't know. But why don't you tell me? Or if it's something that I really don't want to know, then find another way.
I understand. All right, I'll go ahead and cast sending. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
Nylumia has stayed outside while the group went inside with the cat. Well, the lamp, I guess, stayed outside while the cat grabbed it with its tail, and has just been kind of prowling around looking for people. I just want to try to find somebody that looks like they're really down on their luck.
I mean, yeah.
And yeah,
That's
as a
everyone.
cat- As a cat,
as a cat, what are you going to do?
she's gonna walk over to him, kind of sit by him, nuzzle up to him for a minute, and then look up to him and go, "Would you like to have a better day?"
Stares at you. Yes, says this young man.
I have an offer for you.
Okay.
All you have to do is sign this contract. And you see out of the lamp comes this little piece of paper, and the cat kind of grabs it with its mouth and pulls it and just lays it in front of him.
I sign this, I have a better day.
You'll have a better life. You won't be here.
As you say, not be here, they immediately sign it.
What happens?
As they do, they go, what? And you see them begin to shiver. As they breathe, the fog comes out of their mouth. You go, what? And you see them vanish as a block of ice takes their place. Then it begins to melt.
Just
Cat
banish
looks
him to the
nice,
Shadow Realm.
and then kind of just goes and waits by the door. And inside the lamp, a little tear sheds from Nailumia's eye as she kind of curses a certain name.
Harmony sits by the lamp. I'm having the worst day.
You just
Um,
get. you
Reading the
just get-
contract, so this is what you would pick up because you are like kind of looking at this. They're probably going because remember this was about immediate putting over to the Pharaoh,
Uh-huh.
but it does say they must traverse through Stygia.
Hopefully they're strong. And then the kitty starts making biscuits on Harmony. As Harmony says that. Meow.
Thank you, kitty. They're still in there talking, so we'll just wait.
I'm on page 38 of your fan fiction.
I think Dolus is gonna have like a shot of two, whatever the bartender is giving us.
Yeah.
And then kind of just waiting for Mars and Hope to join them, and then we're gonna head out back to meet with the rest of them.
All right.
Mars just stepped out. Like after the whole meeting, just gone.
Okay, Hope would be back up with Dolus.
Okay. Is there anything Hope wanted to know or not? Because again, whenever there's a flow of conversation, I get that people hang back, and so if there's any last things,
Well, I think the one thing that she wanted to know was why they were questioning tieflings. That was the main thing that she wanted to know.
did you feel like you got your answer?
Just for favors? I mean,
Yeah, to put political pressure to get them to owe them something. Yeah, it's and then potentially to get them to do other things. Like if there's something they have on them, then they would put more pressure than that. But at the very least, to just as a means of fear and control for the most part.
Like a CI thing. Like, oh,
Mhm.
we're going to take you in. You can help us if you want.
Mm-hmm. If you continue not going to jail for the thing we caught you to do, you're gonna do some stuff for us.
Exactly.
yeah, that's all she wanted to know.
All right.
Who knew a random teleport from a fairy queen out of this place would cause so much drama?
All right, let's go to the safe house. We need to discuss plan.
There's a safe house?
He doesn't have a name. It's just he said 3 to the left, 2 to the right, and then the one with the backwards sign.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you learn anything?
That this place is super fucked, and you gotta decide on how much blood we want to put on our hands to get this done. Peaceful negotiations don't seem likely, is the gist I got.
Yep.
So what'd you talk about?
What are you after? Because I don't know if they know specifically.
Oh, I'm just asking what they talked about.
Okay. Yeah, I'll fill them up. I don't know if I can do it verbatim, but no, just go that they're targeting everybody of Fae descent, even when they have some illegitimate Fae descent. Some people that don't even have any trace of Fae in them are being.
They have a card to pull against someone if they just don't like them, if they want them out of the way, calling it hidden blood.
Let me ask this. Is there anything you're purposefully keeping hidden?
No, I'm not keeping anything from you
Okay.
guys. Yeah.
In that case, I'll ask Matt because it occurred to me that the name you dropped, there was someone of the same age as Harmony, about in the same class. They might have known each other. That's up to you.
You go up into
And-
Soa?
No.
Where were
You said Everton.
Yeah.
right?
Erexentrum.
Yeah, but so you could just tell me because I get a little confused about Harmony because I think her background changed a few times, or at least from what my answer. So where did Harmony grow up?
She grew up in I don't know the name of the place.
Roshana?
Is it Roshana? Is that right?
Okay.
Where we're from, yeah.
Right.
So so there wouldn't have been much of a reason why you would know that name then if you were into Roshana.
I guess that's what I was asking because I know out of character a couple of things about that name
Right.
and where they might have gone. So that's why I was just curious if there was ever any run-in. If not, that's cool. If so, just curious.
I don't think so.
Very well.
But I mean, there's definitely something that can still be pursued. But no, I wouldn't think it'd be something Harmony immediately knows.
All right.
All right. Then I guess safe house, and then we'll open up any ideas from anybody.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Shiny is not there with you guys.
Oh no, where'd he go?
Where did he go? Shiny.
He followed the family to their house, and
Oh,
he followed the family to their house.
Okay.
Yeah, we lost
Well,
Shiny.
yeah. So what did you do after you followed the family house? Because you might have disconnected. I said that you find them, you know what house they are at, and I thought you went back with everybody.
Oh no,
I
yeah, I was having really bad connection issues. I think I'm good now, but
Sure.
yeah. So he went there and he stayed there. He just to make sure nobody messes with them, and like he's debating, he's working up the courage to actually go up and knock and talk to them.
Gotcha.
And so I think after probably about
Okay. I'm going to assume something telepathic went up because everybody else thought Shiny was there.
Yeah.
If they would have known Shiny was not there, they would have at least been like, let's get something up. So you at least have a way to communicate.
Yeah.
But what would you like to do?
yeah. So after about like 15-20 minutes, like Shiny would probably stealth up to the house to like see if he can like peek in the windows to see how people are doing, how they're how they're doing, how they're if they're okay, type of thing.
Sure. This particular home, you see 3 men and 2 women who are adults. And within there are 9 children. And the scene you see is some are making what looks like preparing for the evening's meal. Others are trying to do some type of washing. Looks like they're trying to prepare something to sell. You see some signs of a few daggers being sharpened to a point. The kids themselves range from the oldest being 12 and the youngest looking like maybe 9 to 11 months old. And some are helping with chores, and even some of that is shining some like preparing some clothing that looks like it'd do very well not to be seen at night, as well as setting the table and getting bedrolls ready, kind of for the evening.
He will gently knock on the door.
You knock, you hear an immediate rustling and the sounds of daggers being drawn. And about 30-year-old man comes to the door. Human. And opens it up about an inch. Can I help you?
He'll put his hands up and he'll say, I am a friend. Can I come off to the streets and have a conversation?
Give me a persuasion check.
21. I have pastries that I can share. This sounds so much creepier with this voice.
It does, but with it, that's why I had you make you roll. I was like realizing I'm like, what in the world? I'm like, we gotta get some dice in here. 21. Sure, friend. Be careful. They are looking for people to make examples of out there.
And Shiny will come in and he will immediately start going through his bag and pulling out. I'm sure like he's got plenty of leftover pastries from all the deliveries they've been getting from Jorhas bakeries. So he's just going to dump as many as he can onto the table. I brought all of these for you, and I saw what happened out there in the square, and I wanted to make sure that you all were okay.
Oh, that. Now look at each other. We got out. We got out okay. Just if we keep below the next few days, the guards shouldn't find us. Sometimes you get beatings for not being a part of the demonstrations. But it's just fine.
Do any of them look like they have any fae?
No.
Why were they focused on you all?
All of our spouses were part of the part of a military thing, and they, for some reason, bent the knee to Jorhas, and the rumors are that they turned out to be fey-blooded. They became Kryn and apparently holed up somewhere in that area. Some rumors even talk about them bowing to a fey king.
He chokes on a pastry.
And so they came in, tested all the kids and us, and found that we had no connection. So the assumption was that somehow we're hiding it.
I think that you should be careful about. Well, I hope you don't take to heart everything that you're being told.
I don't know why they would have betrayed the Empire. I mean, there's a lot of other things they could have done if they were told to do something they didn't want to do. They joined another. And one woman speaks up. Could have just gone AWOL and gotten executed. This wouldn't have made my kids have to deal with him. I don't know what their reasons are.
What was
But we are here paying the price for what they did. They've paid nothing.
what was his name? Or what was your spouse's name?
His name was Hans.
And yours?
Man, loyal, my name. Gertrude.
Well, Gertrude, I'm sure you know Hans well, and I'm sure you know that he would not have done something like this if he had a choice or if he didn't have a good reason. Is that the man? Is that the man that you know and love?
Persuasion check.
Oh, that's a nat 1 for 16.
Um,
Are there any? No, never mind.
I think even with a 16, neither is someone who betrays his family. So I don't know. But I know you're a stranger, but what I'll say is, and another one pipes up. The truth is, we need someone to be enraged at. We could do it at the Empire, but that's going to get us into more trouble. Best to have our hatred at people who it clearly doesn't matter to. As you can see, they're not here.
Shiny will sigh, and he's little. He wants to do something, but he's not sure in what order would be the best way to do it. So he sort of provocates, and he's gonna say, can I ask? Would Shiny have ever actually? Would Hans's name have ever rung a bell? Would he have met Hans at any point?
I think you made it a point, so you have an idea of Hans, yeah.
Yeah,
You,
he made it
you all
like
did
that.
several things to get these names and sort of meet them, so yeah.
yeah. So he will then do his thing. He will point in the air, and he will cast Sending to Hans, and he will say, Hans, you know who this is, and I am here with your spouse, Gertrude. I will see to her. I will see to her safety. But in the meantime, do you have any message for her?
Yeah.
And when he responds, Shiny is he just got thaumaturgy recently, so he will use thaumaturgy to basically create a speakerphone, like just have the thaumaturgy like make the sound of this guy's voice and repeat the message.
Meine Liebchen. Ich liebe dich. I have not forgotten you. Be strong. Raise die Kinder. If I can, I will be there. They've promised to get you. Listen to them.
How does Gertrude react?
Just starts sobbing. You see a boy and a girl come around her, and they just start all crying, and soon the entire house is just nearly incapacitated with emotion.
He will give them a minute, and then he'll speak up again and he'll say, and what he says is true for all of you. We have come here a number of us to ensure that you are, first of all, safe, and then find a way to reunite you with your loved ones, safe from the dynasty's prejudice. They have never stopped loving you. They have never stopped worrying about you. And if they could be here to get you themselves, they would. I just need you to trust me and be patient. And then he will then offer, and we don't have to go through it, but he will offer for each of the people that are there, each of the different families that are there, to do a sending for one per family so that they can just get messages and, whatever it may be that they want to do.
Okay. They take you up on it.
And then he'll make sure they have enough pastries. He's still got this weird cigarello in his mouth for some reason. And
so you can mark it off. That is 5 families.
okay.
So so 4 more sendings. So 5 sendings you have expended.
Got it. Okay. And then he will. Is there anything else that you all need? It may be a few days. Do I have a sending stone or anything? Or do any of you have the ability to send? No, I guess you would have called your spouses if you could. So, yeah, no, I don't have a sending stone. So I will come back to check on you when I can, but it may be a couple of days before we're able to. Maybe a couple of days, maybe even longer, before we're able to start getting you all out. So be patient. Stay safe. Is there anything you need in the meantime? Anything I can get for you?
If this is coming soon, we will make it. If you can surely get us back with them. What we need is to do anything you need us to. Let us know.
Do you know other families throughout the city?
Man speaks up. I do. We, in one sense, have embraced what they've made us. A conspiracy, but really just to survive. And to be honest, to take what we need to live.
Well, spread the word to all of those who you know, who can be trusted, and who will also need to be escorted out. Let them know that there will be time to act soon, to prepare, and to be safe. And then with that, he will pull his hood back up and then stealth back to where the group was.
Okay. Wouldn't have actually taken too long, so I think then, unless there's something else somebody wanted to do in particular, you would all kind of meet up here. Just in time for you to hear that there's an issue with sending.
Yeah, Shiny. Apparently, they can monitor sendings throughout and that are going out the city, unless I guess you have a sending stone because they're just linked.
What?
Yeah,
When did this happen?
we just found this out. Were you
They've
not
been
there?
doing-
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah, Shinryo wasn't there. You said Shinryo wasn't there. So
No.
I know.
I figured Joey doesn't know this, but I'm like, then Shinryo doesn't
Yeah.
either.
Yeah, three of
So
us.
I was
were-
just
So
quiet.
Mars didn't realize Shiny wasn't there.
And so in this recap, I'm assuming they said it, but now
Yeah.
Shiny's there for the recap.
Yeah.
It's the first time
What?
hearing about it.
Shiny.
What?
Well, yeah, this just happened seconds before.
Yeah.
So in game time, basically, like for those of you who were there, they had about a 5-minute, 10-minute conversation. Then they told you the conversation about which was the sending thing. It just that's what Shiny came into.
Mhm.
They can't pinpoint where they are, right? Right? They don't know who's talking or where they're talking from, right?
Why?
God, I hope not.
You haven't
Um,
cast sending, have you?
Just 5.
5? Who did you? When?
Did you say anything of where your location was at?
No.
Okay, that's good.
What did you say?
Anything about
Just
being
said,
the one that
you
did
know,
it?
I didn't say anything, super secret, just that we're here to liberate them and help them escape the city.
Oh, that's all.
And so to benefit, I just want to make sure: is Shiny going to tell them that he likely gave the names of the people?
Oh no! I didn't.
You provided names, my friend.
The NSA are listening, man.
Oh,
The
no.
birds are drones, Shiny.
Oh my
DM was
God.
writing all this. I'm like, oh boy.
Oh my god.
Okay.
We gotta get them quickly. We gotta go get them. We gotta sneak them out somehow. How are we going to? We gotta go now.
Well, but they still don't. Okay, but yes, he does tell them.
Okay.
He's like, I met. There was this lady named Gertrude. She was in a house with like 4 other families, and they were really upset, and they thought that their family betrayed them and abandoned them. So I sent a sending, and I said, "Hey, Hans, I have your girl Gertrude here, and what messages I wanted to put them back in contact, and I may have said names, and that we're here to help them escape, and to be ready, and that I have friends that are here to help them escape also."
Can I do a quick look at the notebook I got from the woman earlier this session and just look for those names? They're not like she hasn't seen them and noted them at all. Has she?
This is one of those things where I assumed a name was given, even though we didn't say it.
Yeah.
But there was a Petra,
Okay.
the man you were talking to, Shiny, the one in charge of the house. His name would be in there, and it's under the headed of specifically the false blooded.
Okay.
And there's a few names there, but the only one you'd really recognize you've come in contact with is Petra.
That's Petra. That's the guy. That's the guy. That's
we need to get
that's
them
your
out.
list, right?
Yeah.
Nolis, like you're
This-
taking.
I mean, this was what I got from that one woman that was looking at the show, the stoning. Yeah. Wow, they're thorough. Okay. God, it's just one family? Are we
5 families.
5
5
families
total within one household. We can
I
do
don't
this.
have it. I don't have enough power to put them all out tonight.
Well, okay, it's just 5 in that household, but Petrus said that he knows of other families as well. Wait. Oh, but they didn't hear that part. That's fine.
Okay.
We need to
Looking.
get them
Let's
out.
let's get them out now. We'll get information from them as we're getting them out.
Nylumia, you said your mansion is still up for the next day?
Outside of town?
Yeah.
Yes. It is.
Okay. If we can get them at the very least there.
2 miles west.
I have teleport.
If we can get them
It-
outside the walls.
They'll track us if we teleport from within the city. We have to get out of the city before we can do that.
You want to sneak out 5 families without magic?
If we use teleport, they will mark us. It's happened before.
We can
That's-
use magic. We just can't use teleport, right?
Yeah.
You can't teleport out or into the city. gotta do this the
Do you
hard way.
guys,
before
do
we
you
can make
guys
it
know
easy.
of like any like secret exits or like?
Ask the
Does
other
Mars
brother.
rack his brain if he's ever had to like?
Yeah, I can
Use a
actually
secret
help
exit?
you.
Ooh, Harmony, yeah.
Where do you want to go?
Mars could like think back and like his time working within the city and doing all of his infiltration. If he can remember any hidden routes out of the city, where there's sewers, any specific paths that
What are you
people
trying to
would-
ask Harmony about? You're saying where do you want to go? Was Harmony's question?
Yeah.
And so,
Well, I'm asking if Mars knows of any hidden like
Yeah.
passages.
I understand that. I just kind of want to keep it into
Oh, yeah, but
the
Harmony,
conversation. Since a character asked a question, I'd rather us pursue that, especially since we haven't had a lot of Harmony, and then we'll see where that goes.
Where's this house at?
Okay.
Well, why don't you just tell me where the house is? I'll go there. I can easily create a path out of the city.
Yeah, Shiny, you know are you the house you mean with the families at, or where we left our portal?
Wherever the families are.
Got you. Then yeah, Shiny would no.
All right.
Yeah, and he'll like describe or give her directions.
Okay, and Dolus, or whoever, why don't you meet us outside of the city with your spell? Is this close to Okay, so I understand what was just said was that there is a sewer system here, correct?
There's sewers here, yes.
Okay, easy. Okay, all right, yeah, let's go.
Okay. So, all right. So, how are we doing this? Are we doing this as one big group, and you all will get out and do this, or is there two groups trying to get out of the city?
Harmony wants to only bring people who are good at sneaky, and she's going to be using her paint for this.
Mm.
Okay.
Because she has
Shiny
an
will
unlimited
know.
supply, apparently.
Mars is gonna put his new outfit back on.
Okay. There's also spells that can make people sneaky. So, just what do you all want to do?
I'm thinking of something here. Sorry, I was not prepared for something like this. I mean, I got no way to help other than teleporting. But if teleporting is gonna ping our activity and they're gonna do that, I can't be teleporting. So we gotta
All
do
right.
At least within the city.
So,
So we can take the sewer as far as we can toward the direction we're going,
Mhm.
and if we run into trouble, then we can create an exit. But yeah, I'm fairly good at navigating cities.
Okay,
I'm definitely sneaky.
okay.
I like it.
So at least you're gonna have Dolus, who's not good at it. Do you just want to do the full party?
It's fine with me.
I'm just asking because. Okay.
I think the only reason I mentioned Dolus was it sounded like he could do something outside of the city.
Yeah, you need
Yeah.
Dolus.
Yeah.
But Dolus was saying he's already not sneaky, so then I'm like at that point.
Mars can teleport.
Ooh, actually, let me see something here.
Kato, go
I
up
was
to
gonna-
Dolus and touch him.
Keep
with
in
its
mind,
nose.
you just as a logistic
Yeah.
thing,
Mhm.
you have to be part of the teleport, I believe.
Yeah,
So you need to go where the teleport's going.
that's true.
Yeah.
With that
In
particular spell.
regards of me, well, Nylamia, what are you gonna do first?
I can make you invisible.
Hmm.
I can cast at will.
At will? Okay, that's fine. I was gonna pop out the obsidian steed, but I don't know how long that
An hour.
All right, an
It's
hour's
just
an
hanging
hour.
there.
Gotcha.
But that's a horse, a flaming horse.
Yeah, but etherealness is a spell it can do.
All right, become that one dude from Ghost Rider.
I know I'm already invisible. I'm gonna save that for another occasion.
Cool.
Okay, so sounds like together we're taking about what did I say? 14 people in tow
Mhm.
Mhm.
down into the sewers as a party.
Yeah.
If we want,
I'm going to show up like that meme at this house, like, "Hey, how y'all doing?"
well, I was gonna say, if we want, we could take a sewer toward that direction, so that they don't spot us heading toward the house.
Fuck it. Let's get
What
dirty.
is a question? What is a sewer?
Yeah,
You've been in-
it's going to be easiest just to go to the house, but
Okay.
that'll be fine.
All right, I cast guidance on myself.
Because the big thing with this is it's not like every house has a bathroom or something. There's like
Yeah.
major locations.
Yeah.
So it's not like sewers run everywhere. But yeah, you can 100% do this. Cool. You get guided. You have a guidance going on yourself. Kind of. So you're always constant. So your concentration's taken up by guidance right now. Very good. Sounds good. Then, well, let's go ahead and go on break, and we'll come back to our sewer trek.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
No good deed, man.
Alrighty. Back here. Nice. As we come back. I'm going to start with a conversation as you all enter this house and introduce yourself to some of the pleasantries of we got to get you out of here.
We fucked up.
So, you guys remember how I put you in contact with your family? And that was great, right? We loved that. That was like exciting. And you guys were so appreciative of that, right? Well, the dynasty might have been listening. So now we have to move you.
Empire, but yes.
Oh, yeah.
Them people.
Bad guys.
I just went ahead and started drawing a hole in the ground.
Well, yeah. You have to get to the sewer thing, but yeah. What? And Petra speaks, goes, wait. You have to get this out now?
Just you, yes.
Okay. And searches, writes a letter and unscrews what looks like the hilt of a dagger and puts it in. And says, here. If you find anyone from our people, you can say it is unjust, and hand them the dagger. If they are part of the false, they will know how to get to this message. There's a raid tonight, and they will be missing me.
Whoa. Raid?
Thievery, we planned to steal provisions. I was to go there, but if you're saying we must go, we must go. It will be fine. I hope.
Okay.
Well, where was this raid supposed to happen?
I had a meeting spot. I didn't have the location we were striking.
Crap. We don't have time for a little detour to figure that out, do we, guys?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, we'll worry about that later.
You hear
Well?
the cat go, I could put them in a space where they would be safe for till tomorrow.
They
Plane?
Yep.
I mean, we do have all of Shiny's pastries in the demiplane.
a lot of
And all
stuff in
our
our
gold.
demi plane, actually. Yeah.
But, I mean, it's up to you guys. If we wanted to investigate this raid, we could put at least some of them and take her with us, and at least the rest of them would be safe for the day.
How many can you get in your lamp?
Well, I'm in here right now, and I can't technically really leave. And if I did leave, I wouldn't be allowed back in here till tomorrow.
Gotcha.
And
Demi
I can
plane
only
then.
bring in like 5 in.
Demiplane.
There's 14 of these people.
Yeah.
All right, so we get are we getting the 14 and putting into the demi plane?
All except for Petra.
Right. Yeah, I'm fine with that because I feel like that's this meeting thing sounds really interesting.
Yeah. We can waltz out tomorrow and then back in on our way out. While
Yep.
we're out, we can drop off Petra and his family. And the families.
I mean, I could try to. I mean, tonight they're just doing the raid. Either you'll help, you're not. But if you was to meet them, I would do so on another. They're not going to be talking tonight.
I think the best thing is to get these people to safety first.
Yeah.
Into the mansion.
Yeah,
All right.
we'll do that. We'll worry about the thieves meeting later, but let's just get these people out of here.
Well, not to the mansion. You're getting them out of the city, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, to the mansion. That was what I was confused. Okay. All right, and so, So Harmony, you're able to find an entrance to the sewers, or at least you know where they run, or at least be above them, because there's none below the house. But you are able to get to a place where you can do that, and you can enter the sewers easy enough with your paint. So, what entrance do you paint to your sewers?
I paint a kind of a crease in the pebble road and a little lifting handle. And I go ahead and lift it up so that the crease is making the same lines as the rocks would.
Very good. With that, you're able to lift up and you proceed down. And you see almost a somewhat of a maze of tunnels and such things. How is it you wish to navigate?
I'm going to be scouting a bit and also paying attention to my surroundings.
I'm going to assist Harmony in her attempts to lead us out by putting up my arcane eye.
Okay.
That way I'm able to have some dark vision at least, and assist her in however she needs to safely navigate us.
Sounds good. I know, Marge, you can provide some of your information because you sort of understand the some of the layouts here, but not all of it.
Yeah.
What I do want to know is, where are you aiming to come out?
Near the entrance that we came through to get into the city.
Okay, so you want to come in from near the west gate.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to know how many times your asses have been in sewers.
Good question.
I don't think Shiny's ever been in a sewer with them. So like this
Yeah,
is the first
you
time he's
have.
been in a
When was that?
Right before the assassination attempt. That's we found a thieves guild or thieves den hideout like in the sewers. There were some robots and stuff.
Dragon poop sewers.
Wait, that was a different
early
Razagard.
There was Mud Gullet ×2 sewer.
Okay.
There's this sewer.
All right. So then let me pull up my reaction trim. Very good. Okay. So, yeah, we got you way down Mosaic. So you want to make your way.
Want to go through the
there.
sewer?
Okay, perfect.
Morris, by the way, is in his funky disguise from earlier.
Yeah,
With,
man.
grease paint.
All right. So that'll load the DC based on Mars knowledge. Then Harmony, you can go ahead and give me. This would be survival.
Okay.
Might be Dolus be able to assist with like history, like kind of
Yeah,
interest-
I was going to say with advantage because of Dolus,
Oh, okay, cool.
but I just got cut off. So it's all good.
My bad.
27.
Very good.
What the fuck was that?
The dragon.
Dragon, yes. Okay.
Dragon poop. Never did
All
find a
right.
dragon.
Then between the arcane eye that Dolus uses and your natural spotting out harmony, as you are learning some of the way things flow from Mars, you sense that there are actual patrols down here. You begin to see Feywatch markings. Mars, at least, any of you who know Thieves' Cant would be able to see this is not Thieves' Cant, but it is like it. So the watch has made its own cant specifically. You start to see the ideas of that, or the evidence of that. So it causes you to take a few routes to avoid some of the patrol routes, I'm assuming. You want to avoid the patrol routes?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, and yeah.
Okay. I'm right, Hermie. You can't do something. Well, no, because you don't understand codes with your monk thing. You know your monk thing anyway. Anyway, never.
What?
Never mind. I'm good. So you keep proceeding.
Friendly reminder: 6 exposed.
All right. Going through the west here, there is before you an iron gate that has been lowered. There's still a flow that comes through it. You can see that the color of the water changes here. What you've been walking through has been nasty water, nasty stuff. Beyond the iron gate you come to, it has this strange glow to it. As it hits the gate, it seems to lose this glow and become natural once more. And this does look like the way forward.
Are there like locks on the gate, or is it like one that we have to like pull upwards?
It appears that there is a winch on the other side.
How long has this taken us?
For what purpose?
Well, I had done trucing.
Yeah, so you're fine. That's why I want to know. How long does True Seeing last?
I think an hour.
Okay. I'll let it fade out with this then.
Okay.
Your true sight, I will say you can definitely tell that there is a disenchantment ward that is being cast upon this gate, almost like a filter that's draining magic, though instead of destroying it, it seems to be taking it somewhere, directing it almost like a current, taking out the water and pushing it somewhere else.
I want to take out my mirror. Santa Correx mirror. And reflect the gate in it.
Okay. And what's the function of the mirror? Remind me.
While holding the mirror, if I see an object or a creature, I can ask the mirror a question about its past. The mirror answers the question by magically changing the reflection, showing an event from the subject's past. The mirror only shows events that have occurred on the mundane world. And once it's been used, it can't be used again until next dawn.
Okay, so you fix it firmly there. What would you like to do?
I want to know, where is it sending this information?
I don't know if Hope has told everyone about that yet.
Okay. Would Hope say something though, or
She was. Yeah, she will.
okay? Sounds good. Yeah, I need to do a point of asking that before we kind of go through things. But yeah, sounds good. So, using up on that, then, where is this being sent? And go ahead and give me an Arcana check, Harmony.
Uh, 15.
Okay. You can see within the mirror there are 3 individuals in thick clothing that all wear what seem to be some type of mask that you assume you'd put over your cloth if you're under a big stinker smell, like a type of protection. And they are performing somatic movements purposefully, and you can see it seems to be holding back this almost visible energy in the area. While doing that, you see an individual in deep purple robes, a woman elf with bright red hair. She is enchanting this gate, specifically writing in runes and arcane sigils. Looking at them, you can see that they are being directed basically from these runes to another set of runes actually already in the room. And you can deduce from this that these have to travel a straight line from each point. And they also they have to in the end make a straight line, no matter how many points along the way you have. And they will head to the northeast from where you are.
Yeah, I think other people can see it if it's in the reflection.
Yeah, I didn't pack any dispelling abilities today, so this might be a problem.
Well, I mean, why don't we just create an alternate path?
It's possible.
I mean, we could just go up top from here or try to find the nearest wall and go around this.
Yeah, I mean, there's walls around. You could definitely paint the wall if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm not looking to trip anything right now. If we do, I have no idea what it would do if we set it off. So let's try painting a way in.
All right. Now I'll go ahead and paint an alternate exit,
What do you paint?
a door.
Okay. Door there. What's the door made out of?
Whatever the surrounding material is.
Okay. So copy the stone that's around. Very good. Grab it and you pull it open. And you see an entryway into this place beyond.
Before we move forward, I kind of want to send the arcane eye through first.
Mhm.
My belief is that this is going to whatever this field that was in front of that little gate is a dispelling thing. So we just want to test that theory and see what happens to the eye
So you're sending it through the door or you're sending it through the gate?
through the door.
Okay. So you send it through the door, and you begin to look around this new room, or really this new part of the sewer.
Any activity going on, or are we all alone?
Give me a perception check.
14.
Looks calm. There's nothing there.
I'll take out the. While he was doing that, I would have taken out the. It's called the Star Map of Creation. And I would have offered it to someone if they wanted to take a look at it, because I can't use it.
Ooh. I don't even know what that does. I gotta look back.
It's just like like the Omen thing.
Oh.
Your proficiency in Arcana or Nature, you can spend 1 minute holding.
Yeah, and I'm not proficient in either one.
Neither
But
am
it
I.
doesn't require attunement, so if somebody wanted to use it for this. I got this at the same time as I got the mirror. I've just never used either one.
Who here's proficient in Arcana and or Nature?
It has to be. It can't be me because I'm already doing something.
Yeah.
Me.
All right, Nylumia, are you still a cat? Or are you still in the lamp?
I am. Do you need my help?
Unless I can stuff this thing in the lamp.
Okay, fine. A puff of purple, smoky hellfire. She pops out of the lamp.
Yeah, you can look at
I was
this.
on chapter 7 in your book. It's
Oh,
really good.
did you like it? Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, it just takes 1 minute, and if you look at it, you can get an idea of what we might be expecting if we go down this path.
Okay. She just pulls it out.
Okay, so what spell does it cast?
I think this is something you created, Matt, but it's
What's it say?
it says quite a bit. The scroll displays what the night sky looks like, the mundane world. If you have proficiency in Arcana or Nature, you spend a minute holding and studying the map, searching it for an omen about a specific course of action you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. The GM chooses good omen, bad omen, mixed omen,
Okay.
no omen, and then there's a bunch of information about it can be used again, but it becomes less specific or less reliable unless you recharge it.
Absolutely. In that case,
Best part about
what
this
course
is
of
the cat
action
just popped out
do
of
you
nowhere.
say there, Naomi?
Getting safely out of the city. The sewers, I guess.
All right.
Are we on the right direction?
Well, yeah, you're trying to get the omen. I think it looks as you look, you see the constellation that depicts the Wild Mother, free. And then another brightens up, which is the Wild Mother mourning the loss of children lost in battle.
She kind of turns to all the people. Do you all trust me?
I do.
Well, if we continue our way, it might not end good.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's omen you get is mixed.
I have an idea. And Naomi is going to clap her hand. And she is going to open her demiplane.
Okay.
And offer the people that they're taking, if you go inside, we can get you out safely, but you'd have to stay there for a day.
Don't have much choice now. We will go.
No sticky fingers. We count all the gold.
And don't touch the big ball of moving energy. It will totally just like destroy you.
You can't accuse these refugees of having sticky fingers.
One of them is literally with friends with thieves.
To get provisions and food.
I rest my case. You have a sphere of annihilation in there, Lumia?
Uh-huh.
You're also not just friends with thieves. Your brother is a thief.
Okay, children, don't touch the sphere of annihilation. Let's go.
Did you get that in the Betrayer's Rise?
Probably, I think so.
Oh my god.
I keep things. What do you say?
I forgot we had that.
We haven't
know when
used
you need
it.
All right. Then it seems like they are safely within their demiplane.
Okay, and then she's gonna, once the door closes, she kind of looks to the group and goes, so there's a good chance we might be fighting something, because I felt an omen of death. Or battle.
Fun.
That's not good. I'm not sure.
Well, I am fighting a cold right now. Maybe that's what that meant.
That's why you're not supposed to smoke random things you get offered on the streets.
I didn't know that was a rule.
What were you saying, how many?
I just think it's not that our. It may not be our. Well, I just think we should avoid a fight as much as possible.
Definitely something. At least I still have my eye up, so as long as we keep that in front of us, we can definitely plan ahead if we do encounter some more guards. But if it doesn't look like our way, we can always go back and just wait till morning to walk out.
So are we still trying to get out of the city tonight?
Maybe not tonight.
Well, I mean, I'm
Come
kind of out of
before.
my lamp now and look like this.
True. We could clear this for future use. This part, if there's other things other than the Feywatch coming through.
Yeah, we might as well see where this goes.
There are a lot of soldiers down here.
Invisibility. She goes invisible.
There you go.
Hmm. I'm just counting real quick. So Nylumia is invisible. That's already sneaky enough. Shiny is sneaky. Harmony is sneaky. Mars is sneaky. If by some outcome we get split up and we need to go meet somewhere, do we want to meet back at the safe house?
I think that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Have we even been to the safe house yet?
We just came from there.
And like I said, 3 lefts, 2 rights, and it's the building with the backwards sign. If anything goes wrong, just meet there.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, then I guess we go forward.
Should we go stealthily in case there's unwanted attention?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, then give me a group stealth check.
Hope you have advantage because of my foresight.
Oh, Shiny's gonna put up his Wow. 2 weeks off. I forgot what it's called.
Rolling bond.
Yeah, emboldening bond.
Oh, fun.
Cool. Thank you. Also,
Oh,
new dice
you can't,
sound like
you
this.
can't do me because actually you can if you're attuned to the dagger. Because your true sight, you can see me.
It doesn't have to see you anyway. It says willing creatures within 30 feet of me.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be a 38 for Mars.
Jesus Christ.
34 for Shiny.
26.
We're not adding anything to it, correct?
You got a D4.
D4.
Oh. From what?
Emboldening bond.
Shiny.
Oh. 43.
Hey yo.
Oh, wait.
You've been out stealth, Mars.
Where's the go?
35 for Shiny, sorry.
And Hope.
31.
Okay.
10.
Harmony,
Dolus
where'd you
got
roll?
said.
Yeah.
There it is. There's reality.
Yeah.
Harmony, what did you roll? Because I got
Well,
a 9.
I had guidance, and I had emboldening
Oh.
bond,
Okay.
and I think I rolled a 19.
And Harmony
rolled
is rogue right now.
Yeah,
Guidance
I
only
rolled a
lasts
19.
for a minute.
I assume she was continually guiding herself.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Because that's sort of what she was trying to do.
Mhm.
Because that's what I took from what they said. All right. You you enter this large thing trying to be this next area, trying to be ever so quiet. As you pass in, you can see 4 forms rise from the waters. One is a mix. A skull that looks vaguely human but has large antlers on it. Attached to mishmash of shoulder bones that look like they would go to skeletal wings. Others that bear horse hooves and arms, and out of its miscellaneous rib cage pumps this almost like extremely muted rainbow that looks contaminated and poisonous and vile. It's not brilliant, but almost as though the light flows out, controlled by gravity like a liquid before it bends around and drips. The other three, at first, as they rise up, look Eladrin like ears that have been cut. And then their jaws drop about 3 feet. And tongues come out as if trying to taste what is there. Dolus, seeing this, you can't help but let out a gasp.
Yeah.
And all the heads turn towards Dolus. I need initiative, and everyone but Dolus will have a surprise. Since you're all stealthed.
I'm gonna go with.
To all of us who cast Gift of Alacrity, it's an 8-hour duration.
That's right, yeah.
So that is going to be a total of, for Mars, 25.
Man, I've been rolling like crap today. Okay, so that's 14 for Dolus then.
20 for Shiny.
Wait, we're adding something to initiative?
Some of us have the spell Gift of Alacrity, and that.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
So Emboldening Bound is ability checks, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
So that makes it 26 for Mars.
And a 17 for Dolus.
23 for Short Shiny.
29 for Nylumia.
That thing that Dolus
28.
put on.
28.
Foresight also is an ability, is a part of this too, so you roll with advantage.
And that didn't drop because you put that thing on you?
Foresight does not concentration.
Okay.
Ninth level spell. I really hope it's not.
Okay, now see hopes.
That's 28 with the
28.
emboldening bond, yeah.
Okay. Okay, let me just verify what we got here. Nylumia, you 24?
28.
Or higher? 28, okay. So I'm going to have to add these bonuses. Shiny?
Oh, I haven't. I'll be right back. I forgot that I haven't painted the new Lumia, but I took out the old.
Shiny got a 23.
Okay, thank you. Mars?
26.
And Harmony?
27.
With Emboldening Bond?
Do I have emboldening bond?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought that was okay. I'm so confused. So I roll another d4.
Yep. It's okay if you're confused. Everyone else has dealt with Emboldening Bond for months.
28.
Okay.
Okay, here's Lumia. I'm not painted yet.
Okay.
And then Dolus is up the rear with 17.
Gotcha.
That'd be up the rear a different way.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Hey!
The gutter is where we live. Deal with it.
We are in
I
the
mean,
sewer.
literally.
Okay.
New Jersey.
Okay. We're gonna. Oh, okay. So let me just start up here. Harmony, Hope, Nylumia. You all have 28s. How would you like to go? Does anyone have a preference?
I don't care either. Whatever
Okay.
I'm
If there's
happy
no
to go
preference,
whenever.
I'll just go alphabetical. I just want to check before we start.
A, B, C, D.
Hope, did you have one? Did anyone want to go first of those three?
Oh, it doesn't matter to me.
Mia.
Does it match to Nailumia? Okay. Then we'll start with Harmony.
All right. Okay. So this creature thing, it's way back there, right?
The main one, and then can you show their three friends? There should be
I
some.
have 4 friends, but you only want 3 of them?
Yeah, I gave them 3 friends.
Okay, where do you want them?
They'd be on either side of the group and right in front.
So, like, here, and here, and then this one's coming in through here.
Yeah.
Here you go, guys.
There we go.
Okay. Let's see. I will go. Oh, where am I at? Oh, there I am.
Right
Okay.
here.
Right
You're
in the
hanging
middle.
out on one side of PK.
All right. I wanna. I guess. Oh wow. I will go to the one closest to me. That's what I'll do. I'll go to the one closest to me to do a attack with the rapier I'm borrowing.
Okay.
All right. That's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and that'll also be sneak.
Wait a
So-
minute. Was it one less because Marlboro's not here?
17 plus a lot of ones. 32, so that's 49 piercing.
Okay.
And then I immediately move myself back to Actually no, I'm gonna move myself to the corner. That bottom corner is where I'll move myself.
Okay.
Get me out of the way.
That's a
Yeah,
magical rapier, right?
Yeah, it's a magical rapier. It's hopes. I'm going
That's
to
plus
move.
1.
Yeah. So I want to move to that empty corner to the bottom of the screen, so that I'm out of the way from any AOE's or whatever they're gonna throw.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
However far I can make it, and I have 30 movement total.
Are you bonus action disengaging?
I don't have to. I'm a swashbuckler.
He's a Skiowy monk.
Yeah, swashbucklers don't have
Over more
to.
towards here, but you don't have enough to get
Okay.
to there.
Okay. Yeah.
Why am I so fucking loud?
All right. So. Very good. Then Hope.
I'll keep myself within 30 feet of everybody and do Circle of Power. So everybody has advantage on the saving throws against spells and other magical effects, and if you succeed, that make against a spell or magical effect that allows you to take only half damage, you take no damage if you succeed.
Very nice. Then Nilumia.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so I turn, I see the one right kind of next to me. In that area, I will cast my action, Spike Growth. So 20-foot area appears underneath it. And then my bonus action, I spend 2 points and I start blasting.
On it.
So my first one is going to be...
That's the one that's nearby you there.
Yep. First one's a 30.
That hits.
Okay, I blast in. I do 8 damage on the force damage, and then I push it 10 feet.
Okay.
So then it'll take, I think it's 44 for piercing.
That's
2d4 for every
right.
2d4 for every 5 feet.
Okay.
So then it takes 44 piercing. That's going to be 9 damage.
Nice.
And then I blast it again.
Very good.
That's going to be 33 to hit.
That hits.
That's
It's
going to
gonna hit the
be
wall.
8 damage. I pull it forward 10 feet. And drag it 44 more.
I love how you
And-
renamed Eldritch Blast to Pew Pew.
Okay. That's 10 more
Well,
damage.
it is.
And then my third blast is going to be a 28
That hits.
for 12 more damage. And I push it 10 more feet backwards for another 44. That's going to be 12 more damage.
Perfect.
And that is... Oh, I have one more beam. And my final beam is a natural 1 per 16, which I think misses.
That will miss. It's really with everything
You
that's
just-
at the ground.
you just
Ah!
watch Literally just blast this thing, push it forward, dragging it,
Yeah.
pulling it forward, dragging it, and it's left pretty much right back where it started.
Ah, love it. Mars.
Would I be essentially attacking from hidden on one of
Yes.
these dudes? Cool. So I'm going to throw one of the psychic daggers at big boy in the back, the one who doesn't look like the Elijah people. At advantage. That's going to be my mind game log. That's going to be 26 to hit. Oops, sorry, I'm bolding.
Got it.
Dirty 30. So the hold this one. Plus my sneak attack. iPad, come on. I'll take some magical slashing because I go before it. So in total, 7 plus 28 is 35, 45, 52 points of damage in total from that first one.
Very nice.
And then I'm going to use my 35 feet of movement to get around right behind it. Like behind the one that I just attacked.
What's that?
35 feet of movement behind the one that I just in the corner. Not the one that Nilumia was just attacking, not the Eladrin boy. One like far off to the 3 o'clock. No.
No, you're saying the
Yeah,
the satyr
yeah.
one.
No, yeah. And then just for funsies, use my bonus action to stab him from behind with another psychic dagger.
Got it.
That's another 29 to hit. So
That hits.
takes 9 more points of psychic damage.
Nice.
And that shall be my turn.
Okay, so I didn't realize you were hitting her or them. So let me try something real quick until I got this. So your might not matter entirely here. Okay, that second one, they kind of reaches out and it seems to be moving as though there's 4 there. And the second one does not do any damage. It strikes out.
Gotcha.
And eliminates one.
Okay.
And Shiny.
Shiny is going to pull out Titania's dagger and look at the very pointy end, and then turn it around to like the hilt, and just like shake it like a magic 8-ball, and he's going to use his action to cast Bless and Protection from Good and Evil on everybody within 30 feet of him.
Oh, nice.
And then he will use his bonus action to slink into the corner that he's already in. Bonus action hide.
Got it. Harmony.
All right.
Stealth.
Nice.
I will go to. I'll go to that front one again, and I'll use my inspiration to get advantage on the attack. Let's see. I don't know if that's going to hit or not. That is a 16.
Yeah, with that, it leans back and the rapier just passes in front of its face.
Okay, so I'm going to use. I have an ability I can use for that, I believe. It is called Master Duelist. If I miss with an attack roll, I can roll it again with advantage.
Okay.
Mark that. All right. That one. Let's see. That is a 29 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. So that will do. All right. So that does 45 damage, and I will go ahead and move myself back to the area I came from, and I still have a bonus action actually because that thing didn't cost me that. So I will hide. Bonus action hide.
Good. In that case. Yeah. The creature in front of you, Mars, turns as 3 claws manifest from its amalgamation of bones, each one curved almost like a hand beckoning, like the claws of a hag. And slash for only a 16.
Misses.
Get out of it. Very good. Hope.
You're no fun. I actually got it to attack him.
Oh,
Let go.
I'm trying to see where things are. So there's one coming up behind us.
Yep.
And there's one right in front of Dolus.
Yep.
All right. Hope will go up to Dolus and kind of push him to the side against the wall and put herself between him and that creature while also casting Warding Bond on him. And that just means you gain a +1 to AC and saving throws, and you have resistance to all damage.
Ooh, thank you.
Yep.
Almost like she loved you.
You don't think you don't think I just gave you that ring just because it's pretty, do you? And then bonus action. Don't really have much I can do. I don't have any bonus actions. So yeah, that's it.
Got it. Okay, then we'll strike. Sing strikes again at Mars.
Disadvantage because I forgot I have the Cloak of Displacement on.
Thank you. As it screams, "Join us, brother!" For 31.
Okay.
I'd like
I'm
to
sorry. Sorry, yeah?
silvery barbs.
Already. Oh, yeah. Roll again with. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now, I'm sorry. It wasn't 31, it was a 25. But
Okay.
we'll still roll again. So we roll one more time. 16.
Cool. And then who would I give advantage to? Harmony, take some advantage.
Right, the Nylumia.
Start blasting again. So, first one is going to be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
I'm not moving him.
Okay.
That's all you're gonna do is push him back
Yep.
and pull him forward.
I am. So that's going to be 9 plus 6 for bludgeoning because I forgot my genie's Dow rest. So that's 15 on the first one. Now here comes the piercing. 15 plus 11. And then second Papa 23 to hit for 8 damage plus another 8 damage. I pulled him forward. I blast him back again for the third time to see if that's a 25 to hit.
Yes.
That's going to be 7 damage. And then 9 more piercing. And then I will go one more time. Ooh, that's a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
That will hit. That will be 10 damage. Now 10 feet. 10 feet. I think this would be pushing him out of it, so I'm not going to push him. So that's just an
Okay.
extra 10 damage.
You got it.
Yeah. And then bonus action just for fun. Nylumia starts hovering. She doesn't even flap her wings. She just starts hovering in the air and rises up a little bit.
That's not creepy at all.
Perfect. Okay, and then Lumia's turn. The kind of turns its head around. Is royalty here to suffer with us? They are, and teleports next to Shiny.
Which one did that?
The one next to Mars.
But
Shiny's hidden.
Oh wow, they still go there because they're going to go there because of the people formation,
Oh.
but I think they definitely smell them. So you're still hidden, but they have a smell
You smell
there.
stinky.
And then Mars.
Shiny finally puts the cigarello out.
Yeah. Ooh.
Cool. So I will use my bonus action to click my boots of haste, get that up on me. So my AC is up. Hasted action. I am throwing a playing card. No, psychic dagger. I keep saying playing cards. Used to that psychic dagger at the one that I've been hitting.
Got it.
I'll use. No, I'll hold on to my inspiration because I will still get sneak attack because they're within. Yeah. It's gonna be with bond and with bless. Shit. 19 plus dirty 30.
That's going to hit.
Let's roll this d6 this time. So that's going to be 9 plus That's really good. 9 plus 28 is 37 points of psychic damage.
Nice.
And I want to do a thing. Let me read a thing. Yeah, and I will use my bonus action to quicken spell a mind spike into the same one
Okay.
at second level.
There you go.
So it's a wisdom save 19.
Only a 14.
Yay! It gets more things then. Damn. Really low damage. It's only 4 more points of psychic damage out of 3d8. But I always know their location until the spell ends, and while they're in the same plane of existence, it cannot benefit from invisibility if it has any invisibility on it. At least from me.
Nice.
And I'll stay there.
Okay. Scream. You come from above, and you seek below. You will stay here, like all of us must. And as they scream, bones, shards of it begin to snap off of its form, whirling around in a storm. As they do, the light, this dull rainbow putrescence, shimmers. You see satyrs, centaurs, those of more fey ancestry as beings, including hags and all types of creatures, in rooms being cut, tortured, executed. Here, screaming in pain as these shards move about. This is going to be a 20-foot radius.
Trying on the big guy.
What?
This is on the normal big guy.
Yeah.
From him.
No, they're going to put it anywhere. They're going to go for maximum here.
Maximum, they're not going to get Mars or Harmony. They're just out of reach. They can get everyone else. Oh,
Okay.
no, Mars. They can get Mars.
Okay.
They
So
can't get Harmony.
so it's everyone but Harmony. I need a dexterity saving throw.
At advantage, guys.
Yep, thank you.
This is gonna be with bless. 29.
Bless and emboldening bond.
Oh, Bondo 6 too. So 19.
19.
31 then for Mars.
Okay.
25 for Dolus.
30 for Shiny.
25.
Okay. So who got the 19?
Nylumia.
Nylumia. So I think Nylumia's the only one takes damage because of Hope's effect, right?
Right. So it's half then.
All right. So it's 19 half to 9.
For that, I hellish rebuke it.
Yeah.
Need a dexterity
God.
save of 21.
All
Rude!
right.
Fires burst up from you for 29 damage.
All right. It fails. Going to take all that 29.
She just stares at it with evil eyes.
Amazing. And then Shiny.
Shiny is going to Mars. Which one did you attack last?
The one, the satyr looking one, the one that looks like a bug in the middle of the room.
One next to you.
Yeah, right on top of you.
Shiny is going to bonus action disengage and run over towards Mars just because he's trying to get away from this corner where this giant thing is now. And he is going to, as he runs by, he's going to finger gun at the tall one in the middle there and cast Banishment. That will be a DC 19 Charisma save.
Okay. All right. Then, yeah, they kind of go "Rrr," and whoom, they're gone.
Shiny turns around, tries to think of something cool to say, and pop goes the weasel.
Wait, was it that one or the Satyr one?
No, it was that one.
Yeah, they said the tall one.
Perfect.
You're getting there.
Very good. Then Dolus.
Hey! Still too close to all the other crazy little things. Dolus is going to bonus action use the Misty Step from the Fey Touched ability to pop right next to Shiny. And once that happens, just seeing a little bit of the fire that was inflicting that Satyr-looking one from Nylumia's Hellish Rebuke, he's going to aim a finger gun of his own and then fire a firebolt at that one.
Okay.
This
This is Nylumia's?
This is the one, the Satyr-looking one.
Oh, the satyr-looking one. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna take an inspo and roll with advantage here. All right. We'll take that 18 for a 29 to hit.
Okay, it goes through again. It kind of moves, creating a copy of itself to take its place, and that one shatters.
Whew, okay, cool. That's my turn.
All right. Let's see. All right. The end of that turn. It looks down and its shadow rises up and appears in front of Hope and attacks. First one. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah.
All
I'm gonna
right.
silver barbs that.
22.
All right.
Okay, that is 13 piercing damage. As the shadows rip in, the next one is a natural 1, so the second shadow strike does not work.
And Hope, you can have advantage on that silver barbs.
Okay.
All right. The one in the corner that Nylumia has been using her cheese grater technique on starts to kind of gets this very odd position, puts their head up, crooks it over as though they're hanging by their neck and their head is loose, and then floats a little bit off the ground. And sounds of choking, a chorus of many, many people choking to death echo from it. And
I didn't need to sleep tonight.
let's see here. Nylumi, are you immune to Charmed?
Nope.
Then I need a wisdom save.
Okay.
At advantage, if this is a magical effect.
Is a magical effect.
Let's hope the Enveloping Bond does it. Hi, friend. Unless the 17
And
beats
bless.
it. Oh, I did it. Unless the 17 beats it, I go, hi, friend.
Okay. 17 beats it.
Oh, never mind. Just kidding.
Okay. Now, the second one is going to do a similar thing. It lays up that same motion and is going to go ahead and look at Mars.
Liz save
Yes.
against being charmed. I have advantage against
It
that.
is not against being charmed.
Oh, not against being charmed. Fun.
Just if you're immune to charm, you're immune to it.
Gotcha. Okay.
One of those fun effects.
And then, oh yeah, natural 18.
Very good. All right, that's what they spend their turns doing. Then Harmony.
All right. So the one at the door hasn't had anybody hit it, correct?
Correct.
That is right.
And it's been just standing there?
It's been doing stuff.
Okay.
Well, it's only had one turn
Oh.
because you all had a surprise round
Mhm.
on everything, and
Uh-huh.
then the other one's been doing stuff because it has legendary actions.
Okay.
So it said one thing. It just they both tried to do something to two of your people. It tried to cast a spell on Mars, basically.
All right. So the middle one's the closest.
Yeah.
All right. Can I make it over there?
Yeah. If it's 30 feet from Hope, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because everyone's within 30 of Hope.
All right.
You also have
Um,
advantage too.
I know. From the.
Gotcha. Barbs.
Yep. All right. I'll go ahead and try to attack it. Uh, 25?
25 hits.
All right. So that's 42 piercing, and that was my total movement, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and use bonus action, but I don't want to. I don't want to pile up with everybody. Okay. Can I see through that door that guy is in?
Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah.
All right. I will try to cast Misty Step
Okay.
going behind him.
You got it.
And that's the turn.
What do you have Misty Step from?
Face step. Fey touch.
Fey touch.
A touch? Okay.
Yeah, they touch.
Excellent. Okay. All right. In that case,
Let me just.
you go to do that, and it's as if the air ignites from the point you left from, and a 9th level fireball is cast.
From that point?
Yep.
Oh.
20-foot radius.
That's gonna be the girls and 2 enemies.
Huh?
And
W- w-
PK if you're counting.
What PCs are given it? Then I'll do my NPCs.
Hope and Ilumia.
Is it Hope and Naomi?
Yeah, Hope
Yeah.
and Ilumia, the girls.
Okay, so Hope and Ilumia, I need dexterity saving throws. This is a DC 25.
And don't forget your advantage, Nylunia.
Hope you too.
Yeah.
Bolding Bond and
26.
Bless.
Yeah, Bolding Bond and Bliss.
Hold on.
Thank you, Bowling Blonde and Bless.
Hold on. I can't do math. Hold on.
It is too late for math. I completely understand.
Okay, 26.
On the circle of power, that's no damage to either.
No.
Yes, you got 14.
Damage.
So both of you, yeah, nothing. Very good.
Did I need to do that?
No, you popped out.
Yeah, no,
Let me ask a question. Would my passive have seen a trap there?
it wasn't a trap.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
There's a reaction to Fey magic.
Gotcha.
That's why I said specifically why you had it.
Gotcha.
Oh, and I have a question then. That my thing was also my Misty Step was also from Fey Touch.
Okay, missed that. But let
Yeah.
me roll. Okay.
Just
We'll just resolve it for now. Thank you for being honest.
Yeah,
Um,
and I was next to Hope.
Oh, so we need to roll again.
it's going to be something a little different.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
flesh to stone.
Are you trying to kill me and your wife?
It's fine.
What's marriage if you're not trying to kill each other every so often?
Healthy?
Okay.
Do what?
All right. Then with that, I need wisdom saves.
Hey.
25.
Bread and butter. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
31.
Nice.
Dirty 20.
Okay. In that case, just get this one thing up here. So I got multiple charts going on here. Here we go. And perfect. You feel the strange pain in your stomach as it becomes chitinous. Your arms elongate into claws as 6 additional legs pushed out of your stomach, and you feel your spine elongating out your rear as you turn into a giant scorpion.
Wizard. Wizard. Oh no!
Oh,
So we are-
Dolus does.
We're real timing that, right? So that's not like going back and changing anything,
No.
correct?
Nope, it's happening right now.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, we're
Because I would have said Harmony would not have done Fey magic if she had seen it.
correct. We're just going.
Yeah,
Hey, like, hey, I
I
did
love
this.
this.
Let's just trigger both.
Yellow or red?
Oh my god.
Fuck yeah.
Yellow or red?
Yellow or red scorpion?
Yellow.
Yellow.
Red and yellow and a fellow.
Oh, Dolus, that's quite the improvement.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
You're marrying him just for
I've got such a headache right now. Okay.
Sorry, I'm a source of headaches.
I really just have a really bad headache right now, so it's fine. Yeah.
I'm just gonna find the stat block for said thing.
Giant scorpion.
Perfect.
Miscellaneous.
Okay, so that ended Harmony's turn, and we're on to Hope.
Okay, was this a? Oh my god, I don't. Where's the? Which one's the one with all the crazy stuff? Like the one that's doing all the.
Legendary actions. That's the save
Yeah.
weapon one. The one that has all the stuff coming out of it.
Yeah, I'll just aim at him and I'll just do a 7th level guiding bolt. Hold on.
Nice.
Hold on. Yeah, just a 7th level guiding bolt on him. All right. And I have advantage on that.
Yep.
Okay.
Any D20 roll basically has advantage with foresight.
Okay. Oh, and you gave me that silvery barbs too, so
I did, so even more.
oh well then yeah, that's dirty 30?
Okay.
19 plus 11?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
One of the images does not take it.
Oh, awesome. I forgot about that. So
I hate that spell.
4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10d6. My hands are not that big to hold that many dice. 10, 15, 26, 28 radiant.
Okay.
Mama said knock you out.
Explodes in the stomach. The next attack has advantage.
Yeah, the next attack has advantage, and there's nobody. Is that one's really close to me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then I'll just telekinetic shove it back a bit, and I need a strength saving throw.
That is a 28.
Yep, nothing happens. Okay,
Yeah, so-
that's all I got.
Studies itself. Nylumia. Nylumia? You're muted if you're...
Can I hover in a direction to line those two up for a lightning bolt?
You can do all three.
Yeah, but she'd hit Harmony, right?
You can do it. I'm resistant at least to lightning, so.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
Plus evasion.
you could line all three up if you just hovered that way.
Okay,
Take
I
his
do that.
PK out, 'cause he's not doing shit.
I do that. So I need a dexterity 21 from all three. As Nylumia points to staff.
Okay.
Comes 12d6 lightning.
Wait,
It's
how
just
much
a
movement do you have?
just a straight roll. Right?
30.
No, wait. Lumia, how much movement do you have? You have
30. Yep.
Or do I add anything to it?
Your Harmony, if
think
she
you
goes the
have
other
plus.
way, she gets the other 3. If she just stands in front of you, she's fine. You're fine. I just fucking realized that because my brain is broken.
Oh, you flew between Harmony and the other one?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay, yeah,
I
yeah.
named
So
it
it doesn't mess
the
with
other one.
Harmony at all.
because she has 30 and I didn't think of it. I'm a
Okay.
dumbass.
So 33 is the damage.
Okay, very good. Okay, the big one saves. The other two get it. She's at 33.
I would like you to explain to me which one the big one is because they're all ginormous.
Yeah. The satyr individual. Okay, very good. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Mars.
Seeing that Dolus is now a scorpion, that's
Yes, you
hilarious.
can ride him into battle.
And also that the big one is glowing from guiding bolt. Mars is going to conjure the visage of a Luxon beacon in his hands. Flashes between multiple different colors. He casts Chaos Bolts at let's do it at 3rd level.
About to put you back in the line. Sorry.
So it's gonna be a 18. Wow. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, that definitely hits with a I'm sorry. It's 26 plus 11.
So, which one are you aiming at?
Big one, big satyr one.
Okay.
The one
All
that
right, sounds
nobody
good.
likes.
How much damage?
Let's see what type of damage goes first. Let's continue that being psychic. So 10 plus. So 20 points of psychic damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
Or did it? Patrick, did it look like they took like more damage from like fire, or was that
No.
Okay, cool. So we'll keep with psychic.
You got it. Anything else?
Yeah, that was just his action. Hasted action. He is going to, using inspiration to get advantage, throw another psychic dagger at the one he just chaos bolted. And that is going to be 15 plus 5, 21 to hit.
That hits.
So that is going to be with my sneak attack. Ooh, low roll on sneak attack. Another 20 points of psychic damage. And then bonus action, a second playing card straight roll this time. That is a 15 plus 11 is 26 to hit.
Okay, that one will be absorbed from the last copy.
Gotcha. Cool. We got them all down. And then that will be Mars's turn.
Got it. All right. Then we will end on the Nintra. And we will come back next week. Get on this. All right. And watching. Thank you so much. Crazy stuff. Very good. So many awesome spells going on. I love it. And we'll come back next week.
Good night, everybody.